Yo, hi guys, simply whisking. I'm here to talk briefly on Notpixel. Notpixel is a project by Notcoin, and the mining is expected to last very briefly, which based on their timeline should end by November. So if you are not yet on this, kindly use the link in the description below to get started. So what's Notpixel? Notpixel is a canvas of 1000 by 1000 pixels. So presently there are about 25 or 24 million plus people mining this project. And what we do essentially is you kind of paint, and in the process of painting you try to create something unique. Okay, so everybody are painting randomly, but the aim is to just try and see what art can come out of the painting. Now the issue is many people complain that when they paint their points are not reflecting. But before we explain why it's happening, what you see at the top here, this 11,694, you get points for paint for every pixel you paint. For example, when you zoom out, you see you can see some pictures there. You can see this is a duck, this is a Telegram logo, this not this major logo. But when you zoom in, okay, you see they are actually pixels. You can see them square, it's pixels. So for every pixel you paint, you get points for doing so, and those points you get are convertible 1:1 to the token PX when they launch in, I think, sometime around November. Okay, so what happens is when you paint you get points. Now to understand how this game work, initially when the game launched, you get points regardless of anywhere you paint. If for example you paint this place, you get points. Any place you paint randomly, you get points. But after a while the team decided to change that tactics. They introduced something they call templates. When you click on this hamburger icon over here, you will see my templates. You click on templates, so you come over here to catalog and you select. You can see there are several templates. You select one you want. This is the one I'm currently using. So let's say you select this, for example. Let's go back. Okay, so you can see it's at the top here. This is the first template. This is the global template. Then this is the one I prefer to paint on because it has fewer colors, so it's easier to paint. So when you select the template, you now get additional 8 points for doing so. Initially when you paint, you only get the number of points that, for example, this is I'm already on max here on the boost, so this max gives me 4 points per pixel I paint. So later they changed the game, and when you paint on a template, for example I paint on this template, I get 4 plus 8, which is 12 points. But in a bid to eliminate bots and bots majorly, they now scrapped off global painting. So for you to get your points, for your points to add up, you have to paint on a particular template. If you paint randomly, you won't get points. And painting on a template, there's a strategy to do this, which is exactly what I want to explain right now. So pay attention. Now this is the template. You can look at this place. There's a slider here. When you slide it down, you can see it looks very kind of rough, and when you slide it up to the top, you see it's very clean. So when you see this clean version, this version you are seeing here is the original template. This is exactly how it ought to look. So for example, you can see all this place is white, this is orange, there's black and different other colors. This is exactly what they want to achieve. So your goal as a miner in this project is to paint, or is to color these pixels in a way that will align with this you are seeing here. Okay, so if you do anything outside of that, you won't get points for doing that. Now when you slide it down, it will show you the current state of the template. You can see it now. You can see it's very rough. See what you want to achieve, then see what the current state it is when you slide it down. So your goal now is to paint it to try and achieve that current goal, the original, what the original template looks like. So if you do something, even though you paint on a template, this is the template, even though you paint on it and it doesn't conform with the original, what we want it to look like, then you won't get points for doing that. So when you slide it up initially, you look at the original, you can see all this place is white. So let's pick on our color. Okay, white is already selected. Now you slide it down, you look for places that are not white. You can see anywhere that is not white, then you try and make it white. For example, you click on this place and you click paint. When you click paint, you can see my points increased 706. To make it faster, you can just select this icon over here. This is fast mode, so you just paint with a single tap. For example, you click on this place, paint with a single tap. But if you want to do it yourself, you change it from fast mode, then you select first, then you click on paint here. So if you do anything outside of white of this place, you won't get points for doing that. Now let's zoom in, let's bring it down. Now you can see all this place where you see black here, they are supposed to be yellow. So let's click on this place. This is supposed to be yellow. Let's change it to black, and to yellow rather. Now what is the original color? You can see the original color there is purple, but we want it to be yellow. So what you do, you select that part, you make sure that your color is set to yellow, then you click on paint. You can see my points add up, or it added up. This is 730 now. Let's scroll back up. You can see here it's supposed to be yellow. You bring it down, you can see it's on black. You click on paint, and you can see it's added up 730. It has become 742. Okay, so that's how you play the game. If you do anything outside of this, for example, this is supposed to be yellow and you go and paint it let's say red, your point will not add up. Do you see that? It didn't add up because the original color is supposed to be yellow and you painted it red. So regardless, even if you are painting on a template, you must always paint, you must try to achieve the original color or the original goal of that template. So that's how the game is played, and I wish you luck. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, kindly like, subscribe, and share to your friends. These are paid purchases. If you want to buy any stuff to maybe boost your ranking and all, that's it. So we should go. Then there's a mining feature before I close. So the more templates you paint, you now have the opportunity to keep mining. So you just come over here and claim it every 2 or 3 hours or thereabout. So you come, you claim it after a minute before you can continue claiming. So good luck. See you in the next video.